Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about an incident that happened yesterday. So, as you know, I have a bit of a journey to come from my house to where I record usually, which is down here in this very lovely bit of wooded area. But it's also a long journey back, you know. It's got a couple of uphills, a couple of downhills, not too bad, a bit dirty, like a bit of a dirt path which I struggle with, but overall, it's a nice journey. But, on this journey, I was able to get my wheelchair to top speed yesterday. Like, I think it is the absolute fastest that I can get my wheelchair. I don't know what speed it is. I don't have any footage of it yet. If I'm able to capture it later, I will record it. You know, I'll set up my tripod and show you guys. But yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what it was like. So, first off, I don't know if anyone else on here has done this. But basically, when I can get my things set up. Right, so I'm gonna quickly set up my tripod. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Basically, what happened is as I was pushing down, so pushing along, doing my usual stuff, doing a bit of a different, harder push rather than my usual style. Basically, these wheels were going side to side as I was going down. So this first time that I did it was down a hill. I did it a second time on just a bit of flat terrain, a flat path. But basically, my wheels started to do this, like started fishtailing as I'm pushing, which obviously isn't very good. But then where things got interesting is when they started to do it really bad and started going that way. And they were like stopping me, because as you can imagine, if it's pushing, this probably isn't the best terrain to be showing you guys, but it's pushing along right, and then suddenly the wheels come out like that, you can't move it because the wheels can't roll. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, and I don't know if you guys even understand what I mean. But basically, my front wheels were going from side to side like this. Originally just small amounts, which meant I could still push, but it was a little bit awkward until they started to go like this, and then I just couldn't push it any faster. So I could keep on moving. I will mention this, that I did keep on pushing with it, and I did keep on moving, but I couldn't get any more speed, because I got to a point where if I went faster, and I tried pushing harder and faster, the wheels were just doing it more, which meant that I couldn't get any more speed. So, yeah. I don't know how well that made sense. I'll get back on the log. I don't know how much sense that made, but basically the wheels, the front caster wheels, were spinning from side to side whenever I was pushing and getting more speed, which meant that I couldn't get more speed because they were slowing me down. So, that is the story of how I got max speed in my wheelchair. Now, as I promised earlier on in the video, I will go out and try and get some footage of this happening. I don't know how well it's going to go. Obviously, I need to go and find a place where I got to max speed, and then need to set up the camera and the tripod, and because it was on a road, I don't know if there's going to be any cars. It's this whole thing. But, if I'm able to do it, you'll see it in the next section. If not, outro. So that is it. I don't know if you guys could see it. I'll probably show it a couple of times zoomed in. But that is pretty much what's been happening. So, do I have any idea what's happening or why it's happening? Yes I do. It's the wheels. But yeah, that is it. Now, yeah, I haven't got that much else to say. Obviously, that wasn't the best because it was only over like a 30-second time period. On like a bit of flat-ish ground. So yeah, again, not the best example, but you can kind of see what's happening. Obviously, I'll show it slowed down. I'll show it a couple of times, as I've already mentioned. Repeating myself. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let's leave it to Pasme, who's already recorded an outro for this. So that is all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it and found this interesting, please let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that usual stuff. If you have ever experienced this, let me know in a comment. I would be very interested. If you know any ways to stop this happening, because obviously it's annoying when I can't go as fast as I can, if you know what I mean. I can get faster, I know I can go faster, but I physically can't with the wheelchair. Now, these have pretty good bearings in the wheels and also in the pivot, so there's really no reason why it should be happening. I could clean them, see if that helps, but I think that would just make it easier for it to shake and wobble. So I'm going to start thinking of some improvements on how to deal with it. Because I've also got another issue where it might just be that the wheels aren't touching the floor, in which case I've got ideas for like some springs to push them down to the floor. It's this whole thing, but basically I will be thinking of ways to deal with this issue. If you could also think of some ways to deal with this issue, let me know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next one, because I've already asked you to subscribe. Please subscribe and like. It helps a lot.